Wow, Jeremiah's new 6-way wedge is awesome. I gotta get my hands on that. I gotta give him a call. Jeremiah, that new 6-way wedge, how soon can you get it here? I'll split all your wood if you can get it here quick.
I just loaded in the escape and I'll be right there.
Hey Woodhounds, Craig here. Welcome back to the channel. It'll be another splitting video today with the Wolfe Ridge 17RS. We do have something special and new, as you might have caught by now. Yes, this is a custom 6-way wedge on loan from Jeremiah from Outdoors in the 608. His friend Bob built it for him, and Jeremiah was nice enough to let me run it, see if it works on my 17RS. And as you can see, I got a little pile of wood here from some test splitting. It works. So I have a whole bunch of red oak that I actually cut on some old videos about a year ago at my brother's property. Hopefully you watched those videos. And then I recently brought all those rounds home on a different video. Hopefully you caught that one. Today's the day I want to split at least some of it. I'll show you the rounds in a second. I think I got some good 6-way wedge material out there. And I also have a row of the rounds that I want to get moved because they're kind of out in the open. And I have a couple open half face cord spots to stack it. So I'm going to take you out, show you the wood, and then we'll get to it. Here's the rounds. I think the plan is to put the splitter right here, and I'm going to split right into my new Kohler HDM 1500 trailer. The trailer can haul about 22 cubic feet, so I think we can get a lot of this put right into the trailer. And then I'm going to stack it over here. We've got 3 different spots I could stack it in. But it makes sense to do the furthest away first. We got a nice 4x4 opening right here, so perfect. That's what I want to do today. Get that split, stack it right here, test out that new 6-way wedge. All right, in position. I think, like I said on the last video, some of this isn't the best quality in terms of how it looks. It's got some mushrooms on it, but it's still red oak. It's still gonna be quality. I think with this 6-way wedge, I'm gonna be able to get some nice splits with it. So we'll see how it turns out. If it ends up looking like good quality stuff, it'll be for premium heating wood next year. If there ends up being pieces that are poor quality, I'll probably just set those to the side and sprinkle them in with my campfire wood supply for roadside stand, or just use it for my own heating. I haven't split a whole lot since a couple months ago. I rotated the spool on my split lever, and also maybe a month and a half ago I did adjust the detents, the pressures for my autocycle. So we'll see how it works out, especially with this 6-way wedge. It's kind of a lot for this 17RS, but we'll give it a try and see what happens. All right, that filled up this trailer pretty darn quick. And a lot of good looking splits too. I'll have to kind of get an idea of how much slash and junk came off of it, but that doesn't really bother me too much. I'll get rid of it. As long as the final splits are, you know, real nice splits, that's all that matters. But I'm gonna stack this and then we'll come back, and I only got 3.5 maybe more rounds over here. And then I'll give you some final thoughts. Finished stacking that first trailer load. Almost have our half face cord. Need a little more. I have 3 more rounds here. I think the plan is to give you a close-up view of the splitting. Then I'll show you what we got done, show you the slash, bring you into the shed, and give you my final thoughts. The stack, bunch of slash. I'll go through and pick through and grab the good stuff out of there. Some more slash. Plus got that first row cleaned up, that way it's not sticking out if I ever have to plow again this winter, which is likely. Let's clean off the splitter and get it put away. So there you have it, the custom 6-way wedge, aka the 608 wedge, worked pretty dang good, even on this 17RS. Like I probably mentioned at the beginning, this is Jeremiah's, and he has a 22RS, so he has 5 tons of more pushing power. But I was still impressed that the 17RS pushed through as good as it did today. I think it was about as good of a first outing as I could have hoped. Yes, that oak I was splitting was pretty good, straight grained, not a lot of knots. I wouldn't call it perfect wood, but it was definitely good wood in the favor for something like this. Yeah, the 4-way does work pretty darn good, but having that first split come out with clean, perfect size splits on that bottom really does make a difference in terms of speed and efficiency in getting those big rounds broken down. And you might have also seen that this type of wedge was first debuted on Brian's channel, Shotlift Family Firewood, on his Pro 28C. But that wedge was actually a 8-way, it had another set of wings right here, whereas the 22RS version or the 17RS version just has the one set of wings, making it a 6-way. I think that was a great idea for Bob to do it that way, because if this was an 8-way, the 17RS definitely would have struggled. 22RS might make it through, but again, the 6-way for the RS models, I think, is the ticket. So again, great first outing with this. I have more wood to split, so I'm gonna run it through some more rounds at some point. Jeremiah never really told me when I have to have it back to him, so I think I'm just gonna keep it
forever, 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 forever.
Okay, probably not forever, but I'm definitely gonna use it some more, get an idea of if this is something I wanna pursue permanently with my wedge, or maybe I'll buy a separate 4-way wedge and have it modified. I don't know yet. But for now, I'm just gonna enjoy running it. Sure makes splitting fun. If you have any questions on this wedge, feel free to comment on my channel, on Jeremiah's channel, and Brian's channel. They all have some experience with this type of wedge, and I'm sure they'd be happy to answer any questions you have, as would I. So I appreciate everybody watching. Hope you have a good one. Bye.